Hi everyone, welcome to part 3. Okay, Smyslov has just played rook d3, and Fischer, as usual, found the strongest move here with rook f2, attacking the knight, and it can't move, or white has no way to stop the e-pawn from queening. For example, if knight d5, e2, now rook e3, hoping to take it when it queens, but now rook f3 pins the rook, and rook takes f3 will be played, but then the e-pawn queens, and it's a easily winning advantage for black. So rook d4 is the only move that Smyslov can play in this position. And now e2 from Fischer forces knight d3 in order to take on e1 when the e-pawn queens. But now black has bishop f5, and it's all over. But Smyslov seemed quite stubborn here and tried c7, although the position is clearly lost. And wanting to avoid complications, Fischer played rook f3. However, playing instead bishop takes d3 was a quicker route to victory, but as I've said before, there's never any need to rush things when you can maintain a winning position without taking risks. Although here c8 queen, e1 queen, rook takes d3, queen b1 check, king a4, rook takes c2 is an easy win, but this takes a lot of calculation, and with queens involved and an open board, it's a lot easier to miss things, and there probably wasn't much time left on the clock. So Fischer chose the correct path, all things considered. So rook f3, that's what he played, and Smyslov just sacked his c-pawn. So Fischer took, and again simply queening here was the quickest route, but Fischer again wrote that he wanted to avoid complications. Play continued with rook e4, again hoping to take on e1. The knight can't take because it's pinned, and bishop f5. Now rook takes e2, bishop takes d3, c takes d3, rook takes d3 check, king takes b4. And black's going into the endgame 2 pawns up, so it's easily winning. Fischer played rook d5 now, then came rook g2 to defend the g-pawn. Now h6 attacking it again. G takes h6 check, king takes h6, and these connected pass pawns are going to be unstoppable. Smyslov played a4, then came g5, rook c2, rook d6, king c5, rook e6, and here Smyslov finally resigned, as it's completely clear he has no hope at all, and Fischer's position is totally solid. Everything's easily defendable, and being 2 pawns ahead, it's just going to be a matter of time before he wins. Well, we've got a bit of time left anyway, we may as well have a replay. So yeah, it was the Neudorf, and a few people were asking to see maybe a series or a video or two with games in that opening, because it is very popular. So I'm glad to be doing these Fischer games when he uses the Neudorf. As I said in the last video, it's considered to be the Cadillac of all chess openings. It's the richest and the most creative, most dynamic. It's the best there is. It's generally accepted to be true. And even here, look at the pressure that black is under here. But as usual, Fischer's calm calculation and cold logic secures him, gives him the confidence to play these great games. And again, as usual for him, he makes everything look extremely easy, when of course it isn't. Vassily Smyslov was an absolute chess genius who'd spent his whole life playing as world champion, and he just rips him to shreds. Brilliant play. The Chorus chess tournament is coming up in a couple of weeks' time as well, so I'll definitely be covering that. Magnus Carlsen is playing along with the world's elite. So it'll be great to see how he does. He's rated at 28.10, now number 1 in the world, ahead of Topalov, who isn't playing, presumably because he's preparing for taking on Vichy Anand for the world title in April, which I'll also cover. That should be good too. But yeah, the chorus tournament would be really, really interesting to see, because Anand is playing in it, even though he's defending his world title in 2 or 3 months' time. Although he'll be keeping a lot of his openings, his preparation, that he's obviously doing for his match with Topalov, he'll be keeping them secret. But still, it'll be great to see him play, and it'll be great to see Carlsen as well, because he's on fire at the moment, especially with Kasparov as his new coach. He's just making them all look like children. It's brilliant. So it'll be good to see how that goes. Anyway, my money's definitely on Carlsen. And yeah, I mean, Kramnik's also playing. And yeah, like I said, all the best players in the world, well, most of the best players in the world at the moment. So it'll be great to see, and we'll definitely get some bids done of those games. Because there's, there must be at least 24 more Fischer games to go. So I'll do another few, and then I'll do the chorus chess, and then I've got that end game series to get underway as well. So we'll get to all of that in due time. But that's it for this game and this video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave any comments or thoughts. Thanks very much.